Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. Hope you guys are having a great day so far. So today's video is going to be a very glittery video. I have got this new Pixi Eye Quads. These are pressed glitter eyeshadow palettes and these are called Glitter-y Eye Quads. I have two variants, rose bronze and also called gold lava. These are the two variants I have, and today I'm going to do a review and swatch of all of these glitters. So if you guys are interested, then please continue watching. Okay guys, let's quickly get started with today's video. So today we are going to talk about these pressed glitter eyeshadow palettes from Pixi, and I have two variants. This is the rose bronze, this is the gold lava. I will show you swatches of all of the shades. I will also show you eye swatches of 6 of the shades. I don't have eye swatches of these two shades in this gold lava palette, but I will definitely do looks on my Instagram. So I got these palettes from CultBeauty. I paid around 11 pounds, which is roughly around 20-21 Singapore dollars. That's basically like drugstore pricing here in Singapore. So I think the price point is pretty nice for something unique. It's quite a unique formula as well. I really liked the first palette which I got, which is the rose bronze palette, and I was very impressed, so I decided to get one more. And I think $20-21 is a really good price point here in Singapore. If you want to get a single glitter eyeshadow, you have to pay around 8-9 Singapore dollars. So this is like 5 Singapore dollars each. So I think that's a great value for money palette if you are into glitters. Now why I got glitters, I don't know. I don't use glitters that much, but I do enjoy them. I do like to wear them once in a while. So this kind of a more affordable palette is definitely the way to go for me. So I got two of the palettes. I really like the color scheme of both of these palettes. I think there is a third variant as well which has more of like blues and a little bit more color. I was not interested in those colors. These are more my vibe, more neutral, more pinky, purpley, the kind of glitters I usually wear. So that's why I got these two. Now let me tell you which one I have on my eyes today. I have this glitter right here, which is a pinky light burgundy sort of a glitter which has blue, green, gold flecks in it. And this I have all over my eyes. I will show you footage here where I'm applying this glitter. So as you can see, I have a smoked out look, and on top of that I'm applying the glitter just with my fingers. Just tap this glitter on your eyelids and you're done. It's really easy to apply. I just love that fact that these glitters are so easy to use. Normally I'm not a pressed glitter fan. I don't like pressed glitter in palettes, but this is a really unique formula. I loved working with them because you don't need a glitter glue with this glitters. You just use your fingers to apply the glitter. The glitter glue sort of formula is already incorporated in the palette, so you don't have to use external glitter glue, and you can use the glitter in a lot of way. You can use it on your face, on your body, in a lot of way. And my older daughter also really loves glitters. She is like a glitter fan. So that's another reason I got this. If there is some kind of a party or a fun event, then I can use some of this glitter on her as well. Let me show you the packaging really quickly. I think I've already seen, but this is how the packaging looks like. It is like a transparent cover. It's a plastic packaging. Traditional Pixi colors, minty green fluorescent sort of packaging. I really love Pixi packaging. I think it's super colorful and fun, and it's like it stands out a lot. It comes in a box like this, which is also the traditional Pixi box, the minty green fluorescent with the gold lining, and all the details are mentioned here. The details are mentioned here on the back of these palette as well. The net weight of the palette is 4 grams, 4 shadows, so I guess each shadow is 1 gram of product. And all the ingredients are also mentioned here. If you are someone who looks into ingredients, they are mentioned here as well. And this is good for 12 months after opening. Now let's talk about the formula a little bit. I know you guys must be wondering about the fallout. These are pressed glitters, so you must be thinking, how is the fallout in this palettes? And I'm really happy to tell you guys that there is not much fallout with this palettes. Even in the demo which I showed you, you can see that I'm applying it with my fingers and there is not much fallout. The glue or the binding agent which is in here, it doesn't cause too much fallout. The glitters apply really smoothly. There may be 1 or 2 specks of glitter here and there, but that's about it. You can easily clean them up with a Q-tip. So I have worn these glitters for a really long time. I think I have worn them for 5 to 6 hours and the fallout has been really minimal. And of course, towards the end of the wear you do get a little bit of fallout, but that's also really minimum compared to some of the other glitters which I've used. And the glitters are really long lasting on the eyes as well. Even after 5-6 hours they look really nice. There's not much fallout. They are on the eyes, like stuck to the eyes. And the best part is that they are quite waterproof. They will just not melt away with water. I've tried it several times with all of the glitters. The glue which is holding them, it's pretty tacky and it doesn't melt away with water. So you can be quite relaxed while you're using these glitters. I'm assuming you will use these glitters for events, for parties, for like big events or shows or something like that. So these are quite long lasting. I really liked the formula, and I think this is one of the best pressed glitters I have used so far. I have used pressed glitters in some of the other palettes, like the Huda Beauty palette has pressed glitters, and some other palette, I don't really remember which one was that, but they will always cause some sort of fallout and you'll have to use glitter glues. These palettes are not like that. They are very self-sufficient, self-contained. You can use these palettes without much hassle. Just use your fingertips to apply the shadows. Pretty budge proof, very long wearing, and I love that this sort of a unique formula is not too expensive as well. So I love the price point. I think this is a really good product if you are into glitters, or if you want to get some glitters for yourself, then I think these are really good. I will highly recommend these. Now let me show you the swatches of all of the shades of the glitters. Now for the eye swatches, do keep in mind that I am showing you a full swatch of the glitter on my eyes. You can use as much or as little as you want. Personally, I wouldn't be applying too much glitter on the eyes. I'll just apply a little bit, but to show you how the glitter actually looks like, I am doing a full swatch. So just keep that in mind. You don't have to necessarily use it in my way or in this way. You can use in whatever way you want to. So the first palette which I'll swatch is the Rose Bronze palette. I love the colors of this palette. Really pretty, and I think for events and parties this palette will just look great. So the first shade in the Rose Bronze shade is what I have on my eyes right now. It's a pinky light burgundy sort of a glitter which has a lot of blue, green, gold flecks, and I think it looks really pretty on the eyes. The second shade in the palette is more of a bronzy gold. It has a lot of bronze, brown, gold shimmer and a lot of flecks in it. This is also really pretty. I love these sort of glitters, and I have applied a lot here, but usually I'll apply just a little bit so that the brown and the bronze shine through, and these sort of glitters just look amazing. I love these. Next we have an intense deep burgundy plummy sort of a shade. This is also really pretty color. I was wearing this in my Assumptions tag video and many of you liked the eye look which I had on, and I just used a little bit of this shade in that video. And the next glitter which we have is a bluish purpley glitter which is also really pretty. If you are into purple glitters, I think you are going to love this glitter. I am a lover of purple eyeshadows, so I can top this on any purple eye look and it is going to look so pretty. I am very excited about this shade, and it has a lot of like blues and greens and purples flecks. So I love the dimension of this glitter shade. So these are the 4 glitters of the Rose Bronze palette. The next palette is a bit more neutral and gold toned. The first one is a more olive green gold shade, and it's really intense and very opaque at first go. And I think if you are into olives and golds, you're going to love this color. I personally will use this color very sparingly because it's quite opaque and you just need a little bit of this for some sparkle on the eyes. I think that's how I will use it. I wouldn't like a too opaque covering of this glitter on my eyes. That's what I think. Anyways, I don't have the eye swatch of this. I will definitely do some for Instagram. The next shade which is right here is more of a rainbow sort of a glitter. It has a lot of flecks of silver, blue, purple, I think some pink as well. So it's also a fun rainbow sort of a glitter, and this also I will use very sparingly just for some color on the eyes. The next shade, or the third shade in this palette, is one of my favorites. I think from both the palettes, this is one of my favorite colors. It's a bronzy glitter. I love bronzy glitters. I think they look really pretty, and this is the kind of shades I wear most often. The bronzy glitter in this one is very similar to the one which is there in the rose bronze one. It's quite similar. I think it's quite possible that it's the same shade. It looks exactly the same to me. So yeah, I'm quite happy that I have two of that glitter shade, because honestly that's one of my favorite glitter shades to wear. I also have the Marc Jacobs sequins glitter, which in the shade Topaz Flash. That is also something very similar to this. So I just absolutely love these kind of bronzy glitters, and I will highly recommend these kind of bronzy glitters. Even if you want to get one glitter shade, you get one bronzy glitter shade for the eyes. It looks amazing. And the fourth and the last glitter which is there in this palette is more of a toned down or a muted version of the first glitter. Honestly, I prefer this glitter more than this one. I think this is just too opaque and too out there. This is a little bit more muted olive green, and I like more of the muted olive green. So I love this glitter. I think this also I will use a little sparingly on the eyes, not a full-on opaque glitter application definitely, but a little bit on the eyes is going to look really beautiful, especially with some smoky green eye look or a smoky pink or a smoky neutral eye look. This is going to give you that extra pop. So all of these colors actually will look good with any sort of eye look which you have. Even if you have a very neutral eye look, a very warm eye look, you can use these glitters to enhance the look. So I'm having a lot of fun playing with these glitters. I love glitters once in a while, and I think these are a really good formulation. If you ask me which palette to go for, if you want more colorful glitters, go for this one. It has more pinks, purples, and the bronzy shade, which is like a must-have in my opinion. If you want glitters, or if you're a glitter lover, you need a bronzy glitter like this. If you're especially close to my skin tone, love these kind of bronzy glitters. So you'll get everything in this palette, and it's a really nice palette. It has pinks, purples, really pretty. So if I have to choose one, or if I have to recommend just one, I will recommend this one. This is really nice. But if you're a neutral lover, you just want basic glitters, you want some golds, then you can go for this one. This has some golds and some basic glitters, and it also has that beautiful bronze. So this is also really nice, but I just loved working with this one. This is my favorite. So that's it for today's video, guys. That's all I wanted to share in today's video. I really hope it was helpful. If you like glitters, you don't like glitters, you love glitters, do let me know everything in the comment section below. I would love to know. I really hope you like this video. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. I really hope you'll consider subscribing as well. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys really soon in my next video. Bye.